Hello, I'm Shauna Dorsey, and welcome to the Aksarben Foundation podcast. Here we're today we're meeting with a couple of folks from Northeast Nebraska, including my colleague Angie Stenger. Welcome, Angie.
Hello. Thanks for having us. I am Angie Stinger, as she said, and I'm the executive director of the Growing Together Northeast Nebraska Initiative, which is an Aksarben program that was started about 6 years ago to help mitigate the problem of youth out migration, people moving away. The word I hate is brain drain, but trying to make our world as attractive for young people to stay in the area. And one of those ways was with the Growing Together Career Scholarship Program out of Wayne State College. And so today, our other guest is Emily Woockman. Emily is a Wayne State student in this Career Scholars Program. And we'll talk a little bit more about the program as we go through and her experience. What I did want to tell you is what happens is they go for 3 years to Wayne State, and then their senior year, they're living in downtown Norfolk and interning somewhere here. And as you can see behind Emily, a very cool apartments, very awesome industrial looking. So that have been built just for the Wayne State students. So Emily, tell us a little bit about you, where you're from, what you're studying, and what drew you to the co-op program.
Yeah, so I grew up on a farm outside of Wassa, Nebraska, which is a itty bitty, it's legally considered a village. Um, and I am going to Wayne State. I am studying agribusiness and econ. And what really drew me to the co-op program was the opportunity to have this senior year internship. I had other offers from other colleges that were kind of a similar like monetary value um, as if I went to Wayne, but I really found this co-op experience to be something that would help set me apart when I would be applying for jobs post-grad.
Mhm.
Awesome.
That's really great. And so you're in your last year, so you're interning right now. Can you talk to us about what that experience looks like day to day and what skills or insights you're gaining?
Yeah, so I am interning at Midwest Peterbilt Group out of Sioux City, but I'm working at their Norfolk office as a sales and marketing intern. And I'm really getting a kind of unique experience because I'm kind of working for corporate out of Sioux City, but then I get to interact with the people working at the Norfolk location on a day-to-day basis. So I get to learn, obviously, sales and marketing for truck sales, which is a vital part of every business as I'm learning. Being able to send your products across the country, across the state is so important. But then also kind of like a little bit of the, yeah, sales, marketing, and then the service side of it. So yeah, it's been pretty good. On a day to day, get to go to my office and work on whatever projects my boss sends me. And so currently, I've been working a lot with AI, trying to build these kind of, or filling in our CRM and figuring out how to organize it better. We have a lot of duplicates. And so that was a really fun project to work on, of figuring out how to write prompts for this AI platform we're using to help organize it and make it a smoother process.
Wow, very cool. Tell us a little bit about how this experience, your senior year, how has that focused your career options, expanded your career options? Like, what are you seeing is your future in Nebraska and within the ag business, as you were an agribusiness major?
Yeah, so I never I never saw myself getting into the truck industry, being like an ag business major, but after my time with Peterbilt, I got to really see how this impacts agriculture, specifically at the Norfolk location. One of our biggest clientele, or most of our clients, are farmers or producers or small-time haulers who are hauling either like cattle or grain to local businesses in Norfolk. So it's been really cool getting to see how these kind of two worlds intertwine and are reliant on each other. For future career in Nebraska, it kind of living in Norfolk has really kind of established my love for Nebraska. I love having the community, even though Norfolk is kind of a bigger town. It's only 25,000 people. It's been really fun to get to know people and build those connections and relationships with people. and being able to go into Walmart and see people you know. So it's great. No, I love it.
Yeah, that's so great. I think people don't often think about the importance of community when they're like, where do I want to work and build a life? It's so important to, like you said, see people that you know around town and just feel like you're a part of
A part of something,
that.
yeah, something bigger than yourself, yeah.
Exactly. So from your perspective, what makes this like work and earn and learn partnership valuable for both students and employers? And what stands out about how students are supported?
Yeah, so I think, yeah, internship or through all the out the internships that I've had, it has really given me a clear picture of what I like in certain jobs and what I don't like in certain jobs, which are equally important when you're looking for that first job post grad of
Mhm.
what direction I really want to go into. It's also really great for employers because they can kind of mold you into if it's a good match, they can mold you into the employee that they want you to be. Um, and create potentially roles for the intern if they really like them or shove them into whatever roles are open. So it's great. You don't have to hire HR, you don't have to have HR people looking for new employees. No.
Well, and that's a great thing, like you talk about, that it helped you narrow down and learn what you like, what you don't like. What's the mindset as we're talking to other students who either are coming in through this program or just in general looking at internships? What's a good mindset? Like, what would you advise to those students of like, hey, be ready for what that will, maybe get the most out of their internship experience?
Kind of going back off of what I said earlier, I think building relationships with the people you work with kind of makes or breaks an internship because for the most part, jobs sometimes aren't like fun. Like it's not like you're like, yeah, it's not exactly fun all the time. But if you enjoy the people that you work with, I feel like that is it makes it 1,000 times better. And being able to have a sense of community at work is always great. And then also having like an open mind of what kind of internships you're going to do. I never saw myself being in the trucking industry, but I really do enjoy like the people I work with, and it's been kind of fun to learn about. So not narrowing yourself too much into one industry or one kind of like, I just want to work in like finance or whatever, just keep an open mind to what opportunities are out there.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. And I know we talked a little bit about your how you're leveraging AI at work. Can you talk to us about how students should be thinking about AI in general? We know that things will constantly change. That's just the nature of the world we live in. But how they should be thinking about it in their academic setting, but then also how they can apply it at work.
Yeah, so for work, I think AI can be used. It's like a tool, it's like a calculator. It's like Excel. You need to know how to use it. And I think that college is a great opportunity to kind of experiment with it and figure out how to properly write prompts to get the answers that you want out of it. So I thought that that was kind of a great opportunity to do so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. Now, one thing we did not mention is that you also are an ambassador for the Aksarben Scholarships and Internships Initiative. Talk about that experience and what networking or opportunities has that opened up for you?
Yeah, so this has been a really cool, yeah, opportunity. I've gotten to network with people from all over the state of Nebraska, and at the College World Series, Aksarben had a booth, and I ended up chatting with a girl from Brazil who stopped by. So that was really cool. And as an ag business major, it was so fun getting to talk to her because she worked for a feedlot down in Brazil. And so being able to kind of come talk firsthand with someone who lives in that world, whereas they're our biggest competitors for beef, as yeah, like in the United States on the world's market. So it was really cool getting to chat with her. And then even like the Aksarben staff have been really cool to work with. They've been amazing. And so getting to learn more about what they do and what kind of projects they're working on has been so amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, we appreciate you and all of the ambassadors. As we were talking to another student earlier today, we know that students hearing from their peers is so critical. So, they'll ask you different questions than they would ever ask me or Angie. So we appreciate them having a sounding board through you guys.
Yeah, and well, Braxton and I got the opportunity to go to various career fairs for different colleges. So that was kind of fun getting to interact with students and answer their questions about internships and scholarships on a more like personable and raw level where you don't feel the need to be as professional because I'm one of their peers. So
Yeah.
Awesome.
Excellent. Well, looking ahead after graduation, I know it's coming up quick, but what are you most excited about, and how has this experience influenced your direction?
yeah, so this experience has influenced my direction by, yeah, kind of helping me have a more open mind to what careers I'm interested in, and also um, not of just wanting to stay in Nebraska. I truly do love the state. It's been home to me for the last 22 years, and it has treated me so well. And wanting to be close to family and seeing the opportunities for in the job market that are in Nebraska, so I can stay close to everyone I know and love and still have a career and be successful.
Good deal. Oh, I'm still up. Okay, I should have worked on this a little bit better. But for both of you, Angie, for sure, we'll start with you. As the work continues with growing together, what are you most energized about in the next phase? And then for Emily, your follow-on will be guidance to incoming students.
Mhm.
Okay, so for me, I will say I just get so energized when I talk to people like Emily, when I, meet our students that are actually making a difference in our communities and being a part of our community. That really does fire me up. I was on a bus trip in December, a tour of local philanthropy people, and one of our grads is working at the animal shelter and doing all of their social media and marketing, and it was just excited me. Like, I love seeing that these people are getting involved in our community, and we continue to focus on that as we go forward. So that's what energizes me every day, that we continue to do things as a community to make this a place that everyone wants to live.
Yeah. And my guidance for fellow students is to apply, apply, apply. Um, you want to have the employer tell you no and not yourself. If you don't apply, you already told yourself that you're not going to get this role, you're not going to get the opportunity, you're not going to get an interview. But if you apply, that pushes the ball into their court and at least gives you a chance
Mhm.
compared to zero. So. And then, yeah, also being open to different industries and experiences and roles, because you
Mhm.
never know which is truly going to be a fit, until you actually try it. And yeah, learning what you like and what you don't like. And you always learn something from an internship. So, yeah.
That's so true. And I love your advice about keep applying because sometimes that no is discouraging, but it's just keep trying.
Everyone faces it. So
Mhm.
it builds character.
There you go.
And that life is character building, so might as well practice it now, you
I
know?
love it. That is
I love
awesome advice. Well, thank you so much, Emily. Thank you so much, Angie. Appreciate both of you.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
it. Yay.